I'm gonna try and I still want to deathless this. I haven't like accomplished that yet.
Yeah, I think that's my plan as well. Is I just want to get one run that's kind of uh, decent quality. I don't think I'm going to be too worried about grinding the time like perfect RNG or anything.
Yeah, I want my deathless run, which is surely going to be better than the one I just did.
Just based on the numbers, it seems like the level 4 sword is probably the ideal one to aim for, and I'm not certain whether or not it's actually worth it grinding-wise to get the level 2 sword.
The fastest you can go through here is holding right and jumping when you attack. And that usually gives you some money for free. But not enough to buy orbs on level 1. I don't see that happening. I guess I can right now.
I mean, you only need 2 drops.
I think I'd rather sit on the money. I think I don't need orbs. Especially since you lose all of them when you die.
Right.
But hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, I'm definitely the sort to base all of my strats off of not ever dying, nothing going wrong.
The other thing is, if you do feel like hearts are a part of your run, enemies die in 3 hits on stage 3 or whatever, right after you get the first sword upgrade. So are those the ones to grind? Also, it seems like some of the enemies are just friendlier than others. Some of them seem like they consistently, especially at the start of the level, give you big heart upgrades. Not
I don't know
every
that
time,
I've encountered any. I don't know if I've encountered any enemies that seem like they give you hearts more often.
in my experience, most of these enemies, I killed one like 40 times and he didn't give me any ever until I died. And then the ratio on one of the ones at the start of the stage was like, out of 10 tries, he had given me 5 full heart pickups and some small ones.
Oh wow.
So I think there is a radical difference. Like those odds are just way too different. I think there's something going on, but I'm not sure
Yeah,
what.
I mean, if you reproduce that even one time, I'd say that the odds of that being a fluke are infinitesimal.
Oh, this bus is gonna get me. Never mind.
If you double kill, you win.
I guess I should take the casual speed out of my title and not have the work. That's okay. I have trouble getting money in this stage. The skulls give money and the green things don't, is my experience. Again, it seems like they're different. It doesn't seem like they're the same.
No, I don't think every enemy is the same. Just like in the underworld, some enemies give hearts and some enemies just don't ever.
I question the value of the sword to have to grind for it. It's not probably gonna pay off. I'm still 2 coins short. Here we go.
Oh, that's an interesting grind spot. I mean, it's not like they drop a ton of coins, but
You can do that a lot in this game. A whole lot of places like that exist where you can get hearts and stuff too. I'm unleashing all the techniques on the world here. I think I do want a heart upgrade or two. I need healed anyway. There's a death around here somewhere I always take. It's right here. This freaking pit. Oh man. Gross. Missile Master. Did you notice that's a nurse robot?
which one?
The missile monster. The one that
It's
drops.
a nurse?
Yeah, it's got a light reflector on its head and it's got a plus on its head.
I hadn't noticed.
It's easy to see on the other models. This one's red. It's absolutely a nurse. There's no question about it. It's dropping needles. Syringes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, that's terrible.
Iron Man the nurse is what it looks like when you look at it too much. And you lose your mind thinking about it.
Iron Man PhD or MD.
Oh no! The platforms. The rude platforms. I gotta work out the RNG on these things a little bit better too, because they are super unpredictable. some of the things they do to you in some of these levels are super mean.
That's the only spot I've encountered where just the cycles get so desynced that it's...
There's a spot in level 6, I think it's level 6, where level 5 or 6, where there's 3 of them in a row, and at the top there's a dude with a gun, and they just knock you right back down into spikes, and it's really bad. People seem to think that there's a good grinding spot in this one, but it just doesn't drop as much money. I mean, you can definitely kill the enemies faster here than anywhere else in the game, but they just do not drop as much money as in level 4, so I don't think you should grind here, but it would be up here. And getting up here...
The lava only does a 16th of a heart of damage.
Okay, well here's your good money spot early on, but
Right.
it's just not there. I just killed 12 cats and I got 100 gold. It's just not.
I think it just comes down to someone sitting down and like doing it for 10 minutes straight and averaging out the coins per minute, like figuring out empirically what the rate is.
Yeah.
I might do that. I might fire up the game and just put a timer on and kill cats for 10 minutes and see how many coins I get, and then repeat.
This heart
Over
fellow
on stage 4.
is also one to check. Like some of them, I can just point out specifically which enemies I think will give you a heart every time, and they probably will help you out. Like that one there, I think on every single run, the one I just killed and got a heart from, always drops me a heart. 100%. I just haven't missed one from them. And it just feels like their odds are... I don't feel like it's 100%. I feel like it's just cranked up really high. I'm gonna try to orb that boss, because I know you can. And it feels like if I can cheese the boss, it's the thing to try and figure out how to do. He really sucks. So if I can freeze him in place, why not? Heart upgrade. There was a low percent category for this, and it's gonna be ruined by accidentally picking up a heart. I don't think I'm going for that run.
Did you see the glitch you can do where you can walk across the spikes right there?
No. How do you do that?
Apparently if you land on it in the right way, you don't die to the spikes, and you can just walk straight across them.
Nice.
I don't know how to reproduce it, I just saw it in a video that was posted on your Discord.
I feel like that boss gave me way less trouble than you. It's the sword upgrade.
Yeah. I think if you can get the rhythm right, though, he seems pretty straightforward to stun lock.
Well, here's what I'm thinking drops more money. So, I mean, I've already got 300 since I came here. 400. And this is why I think...
This is where I was grinding before.
Yeah, I think you should grind money here. It's out of control. It never does like this for the rest of the game. This is the only place where you get money like this. Just walking through, I'm gonna have the money I need for the sword. And I feel like I should buy orbs here too because of that. I can figure out where the orbs room is.
It would be convenient if this were a place where the price was reasonable.
200 for 50 is absolutely the place to get orbs too.
Yes, that's the one.
The question is, can I survive and use them all? Because 50 will do it. I think 50 is enough to make that fight done. If I could hit him with all 50 orbs, he'd be finished. Even with the level 3 or whatever, it would be enough.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they do a different amount. I've played around with different power-ups. They don't do different amounts of damage. They don't cost different amounts to... Or, I think they do cost different amounts to cast, though.
Okay, we got the sword. I got all the things I want to buy. I just need to get to the end now. I even have one heart upgrade. Good measure. I did not get hoisted by it this time. I remembered in advance about the horrible spike trap there. Ow. Don't want to fall down here. No heart, fellas. There's one. Which boss is this? This is Fly Guy. I thought he'd be trouble, but I've not died to him in the last couple tries. He gets me every once in a while with a hit, but I've got him down really well, I think. There we go. Figuring out that pattern took me a little bit. Ugh. World 5's stinky. This is when I start to get concerned I'm not gonna make it, because the rest of the game from here on out is really rude. Iceberg with the, there's a jump at the end of this Keith section that sucks the most out of everything in Keithland. Oh no! I should just jump into that guy.
Yep. You got me a ton when I was messing around earlier.
There is, yeah, I lost my orbs. There is a jump that is guarded by a skull from the sky right at the end. It's really bad.
Yep.
I'm just not gonna have orbs now, because I can't afford that death in my scheme. I should have bought 100. I really should have. It would have been worth it. For security, but also because I might use those then. I might actually use them if they're decent. It is weird that all the orbs do the same damage. That's too bad. Missed chance to have them mean something. The way the game's set up, you're just not going to ever use them. Either you're really good at the game and you don't need them at all, or you're not and you don't have any to spend because you lose them on death. Wow, 300. I'll take that. You can almost buy more orbs. Is this orb store? Expensive store. We can probably get orbs on stage 6 then. Here's that skull, I hate it. It didn't get me. It should have, but it didn't. I'm blessed.
I wonder if there's a cleaner jump there that can make it across and doesn't
I tried.
deal with that.
He comes in at such a weird angle that
Yeah.
you can kill him, but you're gonna fall into the spikes. I feel like you need to stop in front of the spikes and take the hit. That's the sick. That's the best way.
Can you use the orbs outside the mech?
I don't know. That could be a ticket. You can use the orb on the skull. Oh, look at this, Alpha Blues. I don't know if people know about that, but I totally found that one on my own, and I'm like super skipping.
Yeah, I found that earlier. I was
Do
like,
not-
wait, I don't have to walk all the way out over to the side.
Yeah, I'm looking for stuff like that. I'll tell you what, if anyone can work out a clip, this stage has an incredible looking one where I can see the boss arena from like right here almost. We'd already be there. It would save you a whole lot of bad stage because this stage is messy. Hey, full health. And great. If I could get through this wall right here somehow. I see the boss arena on the opposite side. all of the rest of the level is spent running around this. So if clips ever get figured out, that's the place. It's the first place you would go. Here's the jump that sucks real bad. Oh man. They just do not help me out here. This is working pretty well so far. I need to remember not to stop short on this part right here. It gets me every time. Always jump all the way across right here. And then you're at the boss. The world record for this is probably whatever time I get on this run, because I think we're crushing it this time. 15 minutes and 2 stages to go. Just hang around for a little bit, maybe I'll tell you. I can buy orbs here, so I know which shop it's in. It's the tiny one in front of Spike's. I know which shop it's in because I went in every door looking for it last time. In the world record run, I was wasting time going into doors looking for the orb store, which I grinded for and didn't use very much, ultimately. Oh, big money. Maybe we'll get 2 sets of orbs. No, here it is. Thanks for the bombs. 65. Now, if I could just get to the boss without dying, I think I can handle him with what I've got currently. I don't think you can fire those in the field, unfortunately. It doesn't look like it.
It'd be very useful if you could.
It'd be more useful than in the other part. It would help a lot.
Not that I think you care all that much, but a lot of these enemies in this area only do 2 points of damage, and a heart is 32 points of damage, and you can use them to sort of push you forward a lot.
I care a lot. I'm the world record holder. I have to care about everything. I'm gonna be smug about this for the 5 minutes that it lasts. This backseat gamer over here telling the world record holder how to play. Oh. Crap.
It's my bad, I didn't know I was dealing with a world record holder over here.
I'll tell you, my pants turned into gold as soon as I killed that boss.
We'll sell them before someone else takes the world record.
These guys right here, these are the heart fellas. These are the guys. If you're gonna get hearts, these are the guys. They'll hook you up. It's not surprising to me that I got one. I didn't get a health upgrade, but I feel like that's bad luck for those guys. They usually hook me up. They still gave me one. The heart fellas. I'm naming everything that's relevant to me. In my very clever naming scheme way.
You can go under that platform there.
Oh yeah? Man. I got beaten up there. Should be okay though if I can pull this off. Oh, I got the 5? Oh shit. Did not want that. That's bad
Well,
news.
it actually fires a ton of shots. That might...
Oh, they home in? Wow, this thing's brutal.
Well, it's not that they home in, they just all make this pattern that goes forward.
Oh, this is amazing. This is kicking ass. Well, we're out of orbs, so please die, boss. If you don't mind. If you would be so kind as to go away. Yeah, alright, we're in business. We might get our 20-minute time here, our 20's time, because we're on the final area, there's no final boss, and the last level only requires 3 hearts to get through, and I can get that by taking a death on purpose if I have to. That being said, I think I can only take a couple hits from these things at this point. If they do 2 hearts out of 32, then I've really got low health now. Because I think the boss hit me once for my last chunk, so I think I started with 8 HP functionally for these guys.
Like you're trying to get to 8 hearts?
I'm not. I just mean I can take 8 hits from these basic enemies, I think, because I was injured real bad coming in here. And
each of those really small dudes just do 2 damage to my knowledge.
I'm very hurt. I don't know how hard I am, but I know it's quite low.
We could probably afford to just sacrifice once when you make it to the underworld.
If I could
heal
find
slightly
a coin.
after a boss fight. Is that true? I never
Nice.
really looked at the numbers. I didn't realize that.
Oh, if they would just give me a coin, I'd be at full health. That would be nice. They're not going to. Oof. Oh man. I'm definitely scared I'm just gonna get taken out at this point. And lose a whole bunch of time.
I wonder if they do that to account for double kills, because you can die to the boss and kill him at the same time.
I died to the boss at the same time and it did not advance in the stage. It sent me right
Really?
back. Yeah, that happened to me earlier. I was yelling about it. I made it! We're gonna hit up the heart, fellas. Let's see if they hook me up like they usually do at the start of this stage, because this is usually where I get full health. I was saying earlier, if you wanted hearts, if you didn't have orb playing going on, grinding hearts at the start of 6 is the place to do it. Or here, because these guys seem like they hook you up. Look how low my health was! The Skull Boys beat me. I think I'm good to just go. These guys, I assume, also do the same weak damage then. 1/8 of a hit. Or whatever. We've got some room to go here. I won't complain if you drop a heart for me though, man. I know better than fight this guy. Oh, jeez. I really should grab a heart. Just for safety's sake. This sucks. But I'm so close. It's tempting to just go. The stage is not long. Oh, I'm so injured. I have one more hit and I'm dead. There's really not much left. Oh, card man. Knock it off, card man. Good news.
You made it.
What's our time? Okay, now you really have a world record to beat, folks. I think I'm sticking with this one for a while.
23:18.
Yeah, we knocked a lot off of this. This is what I thought when we were looking at this game the first time. I don't know that there's a whole lot more time to save on this because I didn't take a whole lot of deaths, but I bet you could get it under 20 if you were incredible.
Yeah, sub 20 seems like a real challenge, but possible.
Yeah, like absolutely perfect, and the RNG's on your side too. There's not a whole lot of RNG in what I just did though. I don't know if the task is optimized though. The task probably doesn't do things like I did. Just because they use tools to optimize it doesn't mean they understood which sword to buy and stuff. Do they stop on sword 4? Do they do that? I mean, that's a big part of this. I think the last weapon upgrade you want is the one I bought here. I would actually emulate most of what I did here. I don't think I made any real tactical mistakes.
That death that made you have to get more orbs was really the only problem, I think.
Yeah, I lost a minute there, easy. Well, I'll definitely send this one in. Let me make a highlight of that and I'll send it on in. So good luck, everybody, with that journey. You gotta make sure you work for this. It's 100 smackers. Get at it. Thank you, Weapon Master and Nurse Nancy, for all the help. Wise Wizard. Who's the prophet? There's two? I didn't even notice that there's a different.
Well, congrats on your world's record.
Thank you. I got 2 tonight. Nailing it. I feel like I'm playing Mario Maker with all these world records are thrown at me. I wasn't expecting to get one. I mean, my time before tonight was like 70 minutes, and then my first run of the night, with a little bit of cheating, was 60 again, because I rewound one time. So we definitely turned that around fast. Just takes a couple tries. The first run is really rough. It really feels hard. Anyway.
The end.
Thanks for joining me, folks.